Welcome to Season 1 of Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our ragtag team from Oxley follows the trail left in the wake of the cult of Onyx as they attempt to save their village, and perhaps the world, from impending doom. Starring Joshua Jackson, Kelly Caudille, Rico Suarez, and John Kennedy. With me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the Game Master. Fantastic adventures await you just beyond this music. I'm sad. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gaming with Scott. I'm here with Jason.
Hello.
Kelly.
Hello.
John.
Hello.
And an idiot who thinks that Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit was superior to the original by The Who. I'm sorry. I also meant I'm here with Josh. Ooh. Josh Uwa.
Give us the Nick Cage voice, you retarded walrus.
He's with Josh Jackson, who may be for eels.
I think that my daughter's fourth grade version of the...
No, it's not Jimmy Stewart. you totally screwed it.
That's an older Jimmy Stewart.
It's not an older Jimmy Stewart.
You sound like an older Jimmy Stewart.
You do.
He was the dog on
The day the music
goes
died.
west.
was infinitely superior to The Who.
All right, Nixon, I'm not a
how you
crook. What
sounded.
the hell?
You're an idiot, because I believe that that's a no Limp Bizkit did it just fine. That's just okay.
Is that Jack Nicholson?
You're an
I
idiot.
don't know what that is now, but it's that was
cover.
fun.
That's
Bad
Jackson after 2 shots of Captain Morgan.
Oh,
Well, at least it's not Jackson as a Muppet.
Right?
I love the day.
I think that would
Jackson
be
here. How you all doing today?
that would be terrifying. Jackson as a Muppet.
Jackson is a Muppet?
Phenomena.
Phenomena.
Wow, somebody
We
was
were
off. Somebody was way off on that one.
I maintain I was.
Shut up, Kermit.
I'll make
I
you
do a
pay.
great animal impression, but I mean, it's me. Why wouldn't I do?
Don't go to sleep
Hey,
tonight, Josh.
You shut up. You've heard the song Hallelujah, right? By Leonard Cohen.
Pentatonics does the best version.
No.
That's not Jeff Buckley.
Rufus Wainwright.
You don't ever enunciate any of the words, and then you'll have the
Leonard Cohen.
Yeah, Leonard Cohen version.
What? No, Rufus Wainwright. I'm sorry.
Rufus Wainwright. What?
Jeff Buckley
Best
and or
version.
Pentatonics.
What?
Huh? Best version of the song Hallelujah was by Rufus Wainwright.
No.
So, do you regularly
Piss people
take
off? Yes, I do.
meat thermometers
And stick them
and
rectally.
then pick a hole in your head?
Let's go with ear.
Might be a nose, might be an ear, could be an ear,
ear.
could be an ear hole.
Eye.
And you get it in there, and you work it in, and you just kind of get one hand, and
sure?
you lean your shoulder, and you get just, and then you get that one thing, and you try to get around that corner, and you just, you get it right there, and you don't move, and you're like, oh, there it is, and then you reach down, and you can't really see it, and you gotta look, and you feel it,
Get the
and then
hammer?
you get the ball peen hammer, and then you whack it really hard. Is that what you do? Just like regularly?
Jesus.
That's not very nice, Scott.
Shut up, Kermit.
Don't go to sleep tonight, Jackson.
But your opinions about some things are just so far off of what
No.
is even considered normal
Rufus
or
Wainwright.
cool.
It's an amazing Hallelujah version.
So is
Have you
Pentatonics'
ever
version of
heard-
Hallelujah.
It's good. No, I'll give you. It's good. It's not as good, but it's good.
Have you ever heard Vivaldi played on a saw with a bow? 10 times better than the first one.
I have no idea what
with
voice
you?
you're doing now.
Blue River. What the hell are you doing?
It did kind of sound like Chevy Chase,
It's
I
like-
guess. You have the hands for a
I thought
prison
it was
doctor.
closer to Elvis. What you were doing?
That was
there.
a 45-year-old retarded Beavis from Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah, right. So, which is basically sums up 90% of your opinions on music.
No. Retard
Okay.
your anger.
85.
Okay, Beavis had better opinions on music.
All right.
You're worthless. Worthless.
Are you threatening me?
Huh?
Are you threatening me?
I need TP for my bungo. So,
Do you have any Now we've gone to -2 listeners.
oh,
No. We
No.
just picked up a few. Once we mentioned Beavis and Butthead, we definitely got some
Maybe.
listeners tuned in. They even told
So
their
it's
friends.
this whole end of the table, isn't it? Is what I'm hearing. Oh, go ahead. Mad eye me. That's fine. Well, pick a different orifice,
The
all right? Why
Marine's
don't you
going to
move-
come up behind you one day and just be like, blip,
like, blip, and
between
we'll be
3
dead.
and 4, and you're
That's
done.
fine.
Yeah. C3,
So-
4.
Yep,
All right,
that's it.
there you go.
So I heard, you know the guy that plays C-3PO? What's the actor? Does on the little glasses, and he played Toccata and Fugue with the water harp. Oh, he's amazing. He's the best Toccata and Fugue ever.
Okay, go ahead. Keep saying idiotic, just retarded. Okay, and
Donnie, you are way out of your element.
Did you know that Benjamin Franklin invented a musical instrument?
The syphilis
Wasn't
harp?
that the theremin?
Syphilis.
No,
flute?
it wasn't the theremin. It was a machine. You know how you can make the sounds with the glasses with your finger on the. It was a machine to reproduce that you could play like a keyboard, but it would make that like. It was like the glass harmonica thing. I can't remember the name. I'd have to Google it. As a quick aside, and I'm quite sure.
And we're back.
That the National Association of Retarded People, and I think that's a thing. Whoa.
Wow.
It's actually the technical term.
That's what they like to be called. Okay, Donnie was like, Donnie, they like prefer Chinamen. If you watch The Big Lebowski, that's exactly how that went.
In the Indian, we call them Indians or Redskins. You know, whatever.
I'm not talking about the football team for Washington, D.C. You just shut up.
Hey.
The National Association of Retarded People sent me a letter, and they were like, listen, we don't like you using that word, except when you're describing Josh Jackson's musical taste.
That's bullshit. They can't write. Stop it.
Wow.
You try now, Whitney, you son of...
I'm just letting you know, I'm over here being quiet because I'm letting you guys do your thing 'cause that's what I'm supposed to do. But wow, sir.
John needs monosyllabic words, so
with y'all, that's
we
it.
can talk like this.
Well, the minute that you say Limp Bizkit is better than
I never
The
said
Who.
that.
Yes, you did.
I said I like their version the best.
Which is
Which
just
is
as
saying
bad.
it's better than The Who.
That is not. That said that I personally like their version the best. Doesn't
Which
mean I
means-
said it was the best.
So you like it the best, even though it's not the best. So it's not better than The Who. So the one you like the
No.
best is obviously inferior.
I never said it was inferior. They're both fine. I like that one better.
Oh, wait, they're both. Okay. So and that's what I just heard.
Fine
That's
is
what
a
No,
terrible word. You know what?
that's-
Fine. Hair is fine. I am not fine. Hair is fine.
So I feel like we're going to burn down a tree.
hair pie.
Yeah, we're
is
going to burn down
fine.
that tree.
Oh, terrible.
I'm still not fine. Okay, I
You're
could
fine.
pick short curlies out of my teeth for a day and still be less fine.
So, meanwhile,
Edit.
Meanwhile,
hey, Scott, on the
Okay,
way
so let's take
to-
that 7 minutes and go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott.
Oh, we're not going to
I'm
that
here
7
with John.
Hello.
I'm here with Kelly.
Hello.
I'm here with Jason.
Hello.
And I'm here with Joshua, who can't seem to figure out that The Who
Limp
is
Bizkit's
better.
Behind Blue Eyes version. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Was it better than The Who?
So, meanwhile,
Oh,
on our way to the park, we actually have stopped and
Meanwhile.
bought like a pair of shovels from, it's got to be a street vendor or someone that sells tools.
Because, every time I'm in this, they're like shovels, backhoes,
I think the backhoe will rent one.
trenchers.
Bring out your
They have a
dad.
trencher?
No, the little shovels that are the thin ones that you used to do irrigation with in your front lawn.
You're talking
Trenching.
about-
They're called trenching shovels.
Are they? I thought they were just spades.
No, spades
Okay.
are completely different.
Oh, okay.
Spades look like.
Oh, wait, no, I know what you're talking about. The thin ones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I know about those.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no.
They don't have any of those on the street corners of
God damn.
Ankh-Morpork, okay?
No.
I mean, King's Fjord, wherever we are. You know where we are, people.
King's
Isn't
Ford.
Mangborg Pork from the Discworld series?
Shh, no, not that now that we can be sued about it because you said it out loud.
King's
No, King's
King's Fjord.
the King's Fjord.
Okay,
King's
well,
Ford.
so we don't find any shops that sell gardening equipment?
No.
Weird.
Nope. They have
Communist.
garden dwarves for that.
They've garden dwarves?
No.
There's a guild for that. They've got a guild for everything in this city.
That's right, they do have a guild.
no garden gnomes.
Oh my god, let's not meet the garden dwarves.
All right, so we're moving towards the tree.
The tree.
All right, Sparrow has his gear. We just dropped it off with him.
okay.
He does the obligatory Schumacher-esque posing in his gears. He puts
Okay,
it on.
so I'm walking towards this tree.
Okay.
No rain, anything like that.
Nope, no rain at all.
Set it on fire. Let's burn it down.
Okay.
I love how subtle you are. It's just like only you can start forest fires.
Boom. That's right. Boom.
All right, roll me 1d20.
17.
Boom. Tree goes up. Woof. Tree is on fire.
We didn't
awesome.
start the fire.
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
So that's the only lyric I know. I don't know that song. You're very odd. That you know.
Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray.
So we start.
Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio. Anyhow.
All right, so we start digging back into that mound.
Tree's on fire.
Yes,
Do you wanna
tree's
dig-
on fire. and
Yes,
then
tree
there's
is on
this
fire.
mound.
The fire is like
Okay, so is the tree burned down and
North
there's a
Korea,
hole?
South
or-
Korea.
No, it's just on fire, so
Burn.
we're just gonna let it burn down then.
okay. It's burning.
All right.
I mean, I'm saying if you start digging out from underneath it, like the fiery part will burn down to the part you're digging out. Like it's on fire.
Okay.
Okay. Tree's burning. Tree's still burning.
Watching the weather.
Okay. Clouds are starting to.
I figured.
Hey,
Put my hood back up.
is anything changing with the magic presence here with what you just, torching the
No,
bit?
no, it's here. We're like right on top of it.
Okay. The
We
tree
need to find
sort
a way
of.
to get down.
The fire kind of just. It sort of goes out.
Okay.
The
Do
tree
do
did not
know
burn.
how to magically
The tree
maintain-
did not burn.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing.
I think it's feeding off all the energy.
Hey, any pitchforks around? I'll go back to the stable, see if I can find a couple pitchforks.
We have your axe.
Huh?
We have your axe. Let's cut
I'm
it
not
down.
using my damn axe to dig because I can't
No,
use
let's
it
cut
as
it
an
down.
axe.
Let's cut down this tree.
Oh, I'm cool with that. It tried to kill me. All right, back up. All right, roll up the sleeves.
I like how we have to remind him the tree tried to kill.
Yeah.
Hey, don't harm this innocent, defenseless tree that has my handprints burned into it.
Yep. All right, got it. All right, I'm going to try to chop it down.
Roll me a d20.
Guys, don't forget to wear your weatherproof
12.
clothes.
12.
It's going to start raining again soon.
All right, you hit the tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of a glancing blow.
Well, I'm going to go do Great Strike and go to town on that mother.
Roll again.
16.
All right. Lunk. I mean, it is a fuck. That tree, that went boom. It's in there. You, got a sharp pain, right side.
Oh, you idiot.
Just, right in there, right between those ribs. It's like when you breathe in and you get, that part when you get that, like, yeah, right there, only on your side.
Damn it. Let's go back to the stable and get some pitchforks. We can at least dig with those. Is there anything else we have to dig with?
Well, you should cut the tree down.
Well, no, not if it's going to start attacking me like that.
It didn't attack you.
No, you're still connected
just
to the
hurt.
tree.
Oh, can I try? Am I still
Did you
connected
feel like
to it?
you were on fire when I was burning the tree?
No, the tree just didn't burn.
No, okay, it just didn't burn. It's just there. Okay,
Do-
so
okay.
it's like got some kind of shield.
Is
on
there any
magic.
way that I can truly
No, it's
disconnect
not.
from
It
this
doesn't.
thing?
A tree won't burn like that. A, you have to bore a hole through the center and so you can get the center to light. And B, you have to magically maintain your own fire, you doofus.
Hey, I think I'm still connected to this thing, so yeah. Can I?
Hey, he didn't know. The first time we're fighting a magic tree.
Yeah, it didn't do anything. It was just there. Can I try to disconnect from
You
this
could
thing?
chop the tree again.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You cut it from the roots.
Well,
Disconnect it from the ground.
can I try to disconnect that connection to it or no?
What'll be?
I don't know the connection you're talking about.
Well, hold on.
I mean, you're not really a magic user. You don't feel connected to the tree.
Well, the thing is, the defensive measures of this tree kicked in when we started digging. So I have two plans. They're both radically different. I want to hear what you guys have to think. One, we all dig at once, same spot, try to burrow down as fast as we can before the rain starts again. Or two, we look around the park, see if there's any other hidden entrances.
I say we start with the latter, and then worst case scenario, we get pitchforks and start digging.
Works. Let's do it.
All right. So it's moving twos.
I walk right back outside my Sultan circle.
Okay.
And I am going to extend back out into the grass, the foliage, and everything, and look down as best I can.
Okay.
And see if I can't see anything interesting. On an 8.
Okay. Reach down 10, 15 yards, 20 yards, and you run into emptiness. Caverns of some variety, not sculpted like
Right.
But like bubble shaped.
Okay.
Just emptiness.
No life.
No. Nothing you can feel.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go
Guys,
investigate.
wait. There is a giant cavern system underneath this city. There has to be a way in.
What?
Has to.
Let's start looking for entrances around the park then.
So looking for like a sewer lid or something that goes under the cities.
Yeah.
Some
Okay.
kind of catacomb entrance.
Yeah, let's not split up. Let's stay in the general same vicinity and just start looking around here.
All right. As one.
Yeah.
So we'll start just by going in a circle pattern around where we are right now, and then spiral outwards.
Yeah.
Okay, do you go back to the gate and start there, or are you looking actually in the park?
In the park.
I would recommend outside.
I would recommend
the park?
outside,
Outside the park.
because if big bad whatever is directly below us, then we have no time to prepare for anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so outside the park.
Run away.
Okay. And are you going back the direction of the inn, which is counterclockwise, or are you going clockwise toward the rim or toward the hub?
Toward the rim.
Okay, on the other side of the tree, on the outside of the park, I want to do my little salt grain thing again and figure out where the lines are. Because if that extends out that way, I can get a definitive circle of where the center of this whole thing is.
You get all the way up to the okay. So the park,
Because I'm going to go back like around to where that tree is on the side, just on the outside.
right now. Remember, there's a wall on
I know.
the rimward side
Right.
of the park,
Yeah.
with the gate in it.
Uh-huh.
The other three walls of the park are made up by buildings, like the backs of buildings.
So what building was that tree backed up onto?
It's further away from the gate, so it would be closest to the rimward building. It's like an apartment building.
I recommend we start there.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
In the basement, and then we look around from there.
Okay, you go around to an apartment building. It's an apartment building. There's a guy standing outside the door. Not quite a doorman, but he looks to be splint male. He's just kind of standing there. Some people, you see a couple people come out. He's like, Mike, Maurice, hey, good, see ya. And lady comes in like, Miss Haviland, go ahead, come on in there. He's like obviously watching whoever's coming. He's the person that guards people going in and out of this hotel.
Head
or
up
this.
to him to go in.
Hi, can we help you?
Exterminator. There's a report of spiders in the basement.
No spiders in the basement. We're pretty good all the way around. Don't have a basement actually, but okay.
You don't have a basement? You don't have any access to...
No, well, there's
anything
ground floor apartments, but I mean, these people live here,
Well, do you
and there's
know
no spiders.
Do you know anything about any caves around here?
Caves?
Yeah.
Yes,
Do tell.
there are caves in the mountains to the east.
No, directly into the city.
Well, the mountains to the west is where the dwarves live. They
Listen.
live in caves.
Listen, is there anything directly under the city that you know about?
The sewers?
How do we get in the sewers?
You don't want to get in the sewers.
No, we do.
Kind of.
You
We're,
don't.
we're exterminators.
Yeah, there are some were-rats down there that the exterminators just can't seem to get rid of.
Yeah, we
That's what we're here
specialize in
for.
were creatures and spiders.
Okay, I don't know what the spider thing is about. Like, very few spiders. I mean, there's spiders every now and then because it's spiders. I mean, they do what they do. But are you talking like big spiders? We don't have that problem.
That's where we didn't mention anything about any big spiders.
Right, so there aren't any, so we don't need an exterminator. Yay.
Yeah, but you kind of brought that up.
Well, you guys want to go to the sewers. They're like, if you go rimward 2 blocks, there's a cistern, main
Thank you very much.
access to the
Have
sewers.
a nice day.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Okay. And he's just like, well, that was weird.
Okay.
Freeze bolt.
You reach out and you kind of you can feel into the building as far as nature-ish goes. I mean, it's a building and it's not all happy, but it's not like it's where you would expect the outer edge of the circle to be.
Uh-huh.
You can feel in just what would be past that barrier.
I can.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about the look. You were like, huh, that shouldn't have been like that. It was weird.
Sir,
yes.
you really
What?
have to let me in. There's.
Why?
I'm a druid.
Okay.
There's a magical issue I'm trying to sort out with the druid consortium here in town.
What kind of magical issue?
Spiders and were-rats. It's all connected. I'm just trying to figure out where the threads can pull it all together.
So what do you need from me, and why do you need into this building?
I
I don't want
because-
spiders or were-rats in here.
I agree, but there's. Okay, do you know how to? Have you ever seen anybody weave on a loom?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, you know how if you take one thread out of the whole thing in the improper place, it'll fall apart?
No, not really, but I'll take your word for it.
There's a thread out of place here, and I have to find out why before it falls apart, and either fix it or make it fall apart for the betterment of everyone.
Okay, so what do you want?
Just let me in the building, please, with my compatriots.
I can't.
We will not cause you any problem, and here, sir, is a silver for your trouble.
Can I burn them?
How about I give you a tour
That would be fantastic.
of the main hallway?
We might have to push a little deeper, but I think we can accommodate that.
Well, the main hallway goes all the way to the back of the building.
Shall we?
Okay. And he opens the door and he goes, well, come on in. Don't cause any trouble. I really don't want to die today. I really don't want to have to call the guard, and I really don't want to upset the tenants of the building. Is that okay?
No problem.
All right. So where do you need to go first?
I'm just going to feel it out.
Okay. You make your way. There is a main hall. There's a set of stairs on either side that goes up further. There are 2 apartments on the front corners. There are 2 apartments on the back corners.
Okay.
He takes you all the way to the back wall that butts up against the park.
Okay.
Everything feels normal.
Where's the line?
You put your hand out, it's on the wall.
Okay. And where? Okay. I'm going to just feel for the crack in that line.
None.
None.
It's not on this side of the wall, it's on that side of the wall.
Right.
But it's literally like pushed up against the wall.
Okay.
It's like a straight line.
Now, you said there was a crack where like a tendril of my power came through it, right?
Oh, in the park, yeah. Like on the park side.
Okay. Thank you very much.
He's like, okay.
Have a nice day.
All right, thanks.
Do I sense anything?
Nope.
I roll. Okay. Let's roll.
Okay.
Get the hell on about here.
I need to think. I need to talk to another druid. In a city with a guild for everything, why are there no druids?
Only one park, and it's cursed.
Right?
Well, there's another park on the other side of the city.
Damn it.
Go ahead and mark the hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
He's like, hey, whoa, I don't want you drawing pictures in here.
Tough shit. Drawing pictures.
Okie dokie. All right, are we good here? Is he going to cause more trouble?
Only if you piss us off.
Oh, we're fine.
Have a good day, sir.
Hey,
Alrighty.
hey, Titus,
Yeah.
that armor looks like it'd fit.
Huh?
Oh, this armor's shit.
Yeah, but it looks like it fit my buddy.
No, I don't think it would.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, he's too small.
Yeah. What is that? What?
And the guy opens the door and he steps out and goes, right this way.
All right. I have figured out that there is a crack in the barrier.
Okay.
I have to figure out how to get to this spot.
Wait, where's the crack?
It's in the park.
It's in the park.
Well-
But I found it now.
Oh, the old park?
Okay.
The park we just came from?
Yeah. But I mean, I had to find exactly where it was. I had to pinpoint these things.
All right. So we need to go back to the park.
Back to the park.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So when we get sufficiently far away from that building, I'm going to look at them and go, so that was like a Thieves Guild hideout, wasn't it?
What, the apartment building?
Yeah.
No, it was upper crust, high society building. Like rich people or high middle class live there.
Guy in splint mail?
Yeah, he's a doorman.
Doorman in the city wouldn't be wearing splint mail.
Yeah, they would.
No, he was an enforcer.
Who cares?
No, I'm just saying. Just pointing it out.
Right on. I mean, I made my mark. We're good.
Yeah.
We'll beam in there when we need to.
All right, just making sure.
Cool.
I don't care about him. He's not important
All
in the
right.
grand scheme of things.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just mentioning it.
Let's go back to the park, though. So you know where this spot is? Let's go back.
Yeah, I can find it.
Okay.
I'm going to hold on to that tendril.
Okay. You guys are going around the buildings again when you hear one of the town criers say, Advert to the king will be opening petitions for audiences this afternoon at 1.
Shoot. What time is it now?
It's 12:30.
Well, we've got... There's this tendril.
No,
Well, I can mark the location. That's not hard. We do need to petition the king.
yeah, but we can do that later. Let's do this. Let's see this. Let's see this through first.
We're here
Yep.
to petition the king.
Yeah, but Jason even here. Let's
Well, look, how about I run off real quick? I go and make the petition. You guys stay and wait by wherever the entrance is, and then I'll come back.
But Radish, you always get in trouble when you run off.
No, I don't.
This is a pattern.
Jace gets in trouble when I run off.
You both do, actually.
Chase isn't here. We'll be okay.
Yeah?
So he
Jace
already
has
ran
already
off.
run
we
off.
can go grab a snack and wait for him in the park, and then when he gets back, we can deal with it.
All right, just make it quick.
All right. Then I run off.
Okay, what are you going to do while he runs off?
I'm gonna go map out that tendril in the park.
Okay. The tendril is almost equidistant from the 3 walls. Almost equidistant between the park gate and the tree. So it's like the 3 walls push it to the center. And then it's as far away from the tree as it can get while not being close to the gate.
I'm gonna push it like out.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to widen that crack.
Okay. You roll up to the they tell you to go rimward that way, 6 blocks, and then you'll talk to the advart of the king.
Okay.
And it's sort of a square, and a gentleman comes out on a wooden platform, and he says, are there those that would like to petition the king? And a smattering of hands go up.
Raise my hand.
And the gentleman starts, and he goes, yes, you there. What would you like to do? And he's like, well, we had a horse that was stolen, and we found them. They know who it was that took the horse, and we want him to be destroyed. And he's like, well, the king will be able to hear your petition in 2 weeks. And then the other guy was like, well, this guy made out with my wife, and I would like him arrested. And he's like, well, the king will hear your petition in 2 weeks. And they go through a various menagerie of oddities. There's one dispute over a head of cabbage. There's one dispute over an evening's bill at an inn. There's one dispute about a divining rod, a dowsing rod that was found in the street between 2 houses, and 2 families are laying claim to it that they can find wells with it, but the other family should not have it because, the fee and commission on water taken from a well in the city can end up being substantial after, all of the water rights are, sussed out. So that one, actually, the king will hear your visit in 1 week. And the hands come around, and finally he comes around and goes, yes, sir. And there's another guy with a parchment. He's just writing all this shit down. He's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, cabbage. Like, I care. And they get to you, and he goes, sir, you would like to petition the king?
Yes. My name is Radish of Oxley, a member of the town guard. I need to speak with the king and his advisors most urgently regarding witchcraft, supernatural demons, and destruction in the outer territories.
Witchcraft and what again?
Supernatural creatures.
Supernatural. Of what variety?
Oh, I would say giant werewolves, other monsters.
A couple people snicker. And they go, do you come before us to make fun of the king or waste our time?
No, I come before him with proof.
What sort of proof?
I have the blood of a werewolf god trapped in a blade. We have mysterious coins and relics taken from the cultists, including one of their robes. And, I might add, we come with the accounts of 5 survivors of a village that was devastated by these cults.
All right. Petitions for the king are closed for the day. Go away. Everyone go away. And the gentleman looks at you and says, "Please stay, sir." And the crowd's like, "Well, but I want my head of cabbage back. He's got my stick." Like, and the two guards come out from behind the platform where you hadn't noticed they were just kind of hanging out, and they're like, get out, everybody move. And they, like, less than peaceably disassemble the crowd. "I want my cabbage. I'll bust your head." And just pow, get out of here, your cabbage. Come back in 2 weeks. You'll talk to the king. He's a beneficent king. Go away. And they're like, I want my cabbage.
Well, I'm waiting here.
Okay. The two guards flank you from behind. And the little scribe guy is looking at them, looking at you, looking at them, looking at you.
Look at that. Oh, Radish getting in trouble, running off by himself. Yeah.
The little scribe guy, he's a mousy. He goes, he's kind of mousy. He's kind of thin. He's kind of short. He comes up to the edge of the stage and he goes, "Your name was..." Wait. Turnip, yes?
Radish.
Ah, I thought it was something along those lines. Radish of Oxen, yes?
Oxley.
Oxley, yes, that's what this says here. And you have a word of demons in the hills.
Demons and insurrection.
Wolves, where?
Werewolves.
Werewolves, yes.
A wolf were is something different.
Is it just you that wishes to petition the king?
My compatriots would love to as well.
Who are your compatriots?
We are the members of the Guard of Oxley.
Names, please, names.
It's a trap.
Hold on, 1 second. What were the names from the fantasy, the side quest game? What were the names that came up with the one? Hawk and
Rockins.
That's it.
Yeah, Hawk and Rockins.
That would be Lieutenant Hawk and Corporal Rockins.
Gather your men, bring them back to the stage.
It may take them some while. Some are still traveling to the city. We got split up, but it may take me the better part of the day.
That's a strike against you, you know.
Well, I would have brought them here, but they were busy reprovisioning them.
Never split up the party. That's a just basic adventuring rule. You should never do that.
Well, we try not to.
Gather your group and bring them here. You wish to see the king, yes?
Yes.
You wish to expedite this, or do you wish to wait the week?
We wish to expedite it.
Excellent. Gather your men, bring them here.
Very well.
Quick now.
Nod and I head off. Find them.
All right.
Hey, look, it's Radish. He's back.
Okay, you come back to the park. You're working on pushing, and Radish comes in through the gate.
Radish, you're not in prison. Yeah.
No, and I didn't get in trouble.
Yes. Awesome.
So we can see the king right away, but we have to go now.
Who did you blow?
Oh,
Well, your dad's not here, so
And you still owe us
Zing.
$50.
let's go see the
weird.
king.
we should go see the king.
We've got the gates here. We know where it's at. We can fight in the spider later. Let's go see the king.
How'd you get us in so quick?
I told the truth
Which was?
that there are monsters in the hills that we have fought.
Oh, okay.
We have proof of this.
What's the proof again?
Well, we've got the blood of a werewolf god trapped in my sword. We've got all the runes we've taken. We've got all the proof we've written down. All the coins and stones we found.
Okay.
Eyewitness accounts from all of us.
What else did you tell him?
Nothing. I didn't get to.
Okay.
They asked for the names of my compatriots, and I gave them the names of Hawk and Rockins, if you remember them, Sparrow.
I do indeed.
Why did they ask for our names? That's interesting.
Okay, so I'm Rockins. We'll need to grab a hawk, and we'll need to introduce them to our two new compatriots, Asshole and Dimwit. Or I mean, you'll think
You
better names,
mother!
I'm sure.
I will bury you face down in the muck over there.
Well, I figured once we actually got to see the king, we would just tell them our real names and
Yeah, we'll
Right.
see.
make
So-
the scribe look like a fool.
This
How
doesn't
goes
feel,
the crack widening?
yeah, this doesn't feel
Not
right.
very well. Give me a roll.
Crack
I didn't
widening.
figure.
Widen your crack.
2. So not well at all.
Yeah,
Need-
no. That's
Needs more Taco Bell.
Ooh.
yes.
Some rough
Probably a
magic
couple
here.
of shots of orange peach Captain Morgan there to
Jesus.
loosen the
bowels.
the thighs of the crack. I mean the size to increase the size of the crack is what I said.
There you
Are
go.
we increasing the size or just trying to grease it up?
Well, hey,
Either way,
I don't
it's all
know.
good.
Alrighty. Let's go see the king.
All right.
So we got Captain
I
Rocket and
gotta
who?
do something here real quick.
Well, I think the names are important. I just gave them fake names.
I take a
because
rock
It seemed
and
weird.
put my rune on the bottom of it and put it right down there.
Okay.
It seemed weird that they were asking for all of our details. So I figure when we show up, we might have to play a few things by ear.
This
Fire
doesn't
dice.
seem exactly
Let's
right.
enjoy. I'm here to kill people. Let's roll on
All right, we go to
Jesus.
and smash quests.
We go to that
Let's do
stand.
it.
Okay. He leads you through the city. He's about 6 to 8 blocks away, and you're just getting to the point where you're like, what the hell is this? When you come upon a relatively open square, there's a wooden platform in the middle of the square. There are 2 guards standing in front of the platform. There is a scribe, which is a guy with like no hair and a robe, and he's got this long flowing scroll of information that he is allowed to fall onto the floor. And standing next to them is a 4 foot, 5 foot nothing guy, mousy looking, wispy hair. He's got a mustache-ish. Actually, he's got like stuff on his top lip. He just looks mousy all around, and he's like, Parsnip, you've returned. Excellent.
Radish.
Yes, that is what I said. Radish the Bold. Yes, is it not? Or is it just Radish the Tangy? I don't know. See, I made a funny there. What I did on the guard. Huh?
He's very funny.
Crunchy. Yes.
He's pretty funny, Radish.
He is pretty funny.
There you are. Where's Sprawlins and Eagle?
I am Eagle.
I'm Sprawlins.
Okay.
Actually, I'm
Hawk.
Sprawl.
I'm sorry, Hawk.
Yeah,
Who's Hawk? Who is Hawk?
I think it was Hawkins.
Hawk and Rockins.
Yes.
Rock.
Yes, Hawk and Rockins.
I am Rockins. Hawk is unavoidably detained at the moment.
Well then who are these 2 gentlemen?
This is our friend Tim the Mad and
Doc.
Yeah, you can call me Tim.
Tim
Eager.
and you. Some call you Tim.
You may call me Tim.
Tim the Mad. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent, Mr. Mad and Doc.
the Eager.
Doc.
The Eager.
Boat tied up.
As in healing medicine.
No, as in Doc.
Yes. as
Yeah,
in Doc.
excellent. Good.
Right.
This will work.
The Eager.
You wish to see the king.
Yes.
I wish to make sure that your metal is worthy of an audience with his beneficence.
Is that a word?
Did he just say we have to take a test?
What kind of test?
There are hills to the north. There is a lair of kobolds that have taken over a nunnery just to the south. So to the north is the nunnery, and on the other side of the nunnery there's a few hills. The kobolds live in the hills. They've gotten very, very brazen. They have taken over the nunnery. The nunnery holds, of course, wine made by the nuns.
Why would nuns make wine? And isn't a nunnery a convent?
No, side note. Yeah, convent.
So,
I
well,
just-
the nunnery is where the convent is connected to the nunnery.
I'm pretty sure that's not a word.
What? Wine?
No, nunnery.
We drink wine.
Nunnery. It doesn't even roll off the tongue. Like
Oh, a nunnery? Of course it's a word.
no, I think it's convent. Like
No, the convent is where the women who are
yeah. You know
without-
what? That sounds amazingly fun. Can I give you money to talk to the king first? Would that just to make sure that you're well taken care of for doing your job exceptionally well? Charisma and try to roll for it, so I don't have to.
And he goes, well, I assume you could wait for the week. 10 silver would be fine.
Well, if I gave you 10 silver, could we see him today? I'd give you 12.
Oh, no, you wouldn't be able to see him, of course, without, proper credentials.
What credentials are needed?
We need the kobolds killed. I was getting to that. Did you not want? Why would you not let me finish?
Well, we were hearing about some weird spider thing underneath this city.
What?
Yes, we were up. No, we weren't. Is there some weird spider in this city?
No. Well, I mean,
Freeze on the face.
regular spiders. I don't like them, but they're not. I mean, do you have a way of getting rid of all of the spiders? I don't know if that's. Don't they eat insects?
You set them on
Would
fire.
be very bad in the summer.
Titus,
What?
shut up.
Why? He doesn't know about the spider. Shouldn't we tell him about
No.
this? Okay. Jesus.
I agree with that. We shouldn't tell him anything.
So
What's a
you
spider?
want us to go lay waste to a bunch of kobolds?
No, I want you to secure the nunnery.
So you want us to go lay waste to a bunch of kobolds in order to see the king?
Well, I wouldn't put it that way.
Can you
Of course
write
you
down
would.
exactly what the orders are so we follow it to the T?
And are these really orders for the king, or are these just us doing your work?
Sugarbeet, I need you to translate for me. I'm just kidding with that one. I know it's radish. That one wasn't even close to.
I want to go
Can I make a
secure
quick
none.
roll real quick while he's talking?
Sure.
Can I roll folklore or history?
Yes.
To find out if there are kobolds to the north?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
That didn't look high enough at all. That was a 2.
That was a 2. If you had gotten over a 5, I'd have given it to you.
You should change.
You're like, well, there are
dice.
kobolds somewhere in the kingdom, but I'm not really sure if there was.
Shoot.
Might have been the east. It's not the
Yeast.
west side.
Well, I have ancient history and folklore. Would either one give me a reroll?
Sure.
Stacking. Gotta love it.
Right? Stacking is the bomb. Did you
Nah, it's even worse.
get over a 5?
No.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't know that.
They were there's an island of kobolds in the southern sea.
Well, wait. Based off that logic, if there's an island of kobolds in the southern sea, how did they get all the way to the north?
You should work on
Wait.
your rolling technique. Man.
It might have been an island of Troglodyte. I can't remember which one it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can we get
I'm
a
not,
Can we get a map to this convent and
you mean the nunnery?
That's
no,
not a
nunnery is
word.
where whores live. A convent is where
No, a
nuns
nunnery is
live.
where nuns live.
You are quite wrong, sir.
Well-
I know several nuns.
Hey, I've never secured a nun. We should
they
look
live
into
in
this.
a convent.
Hey, we should go look into this. I've never secured a nun.
Okay.
What is your name again? What is your name?
Tim.
I am the advart to the king.
The Advart.
Yes.
And yeah, your name?
I am the advart, if you say the advart.
Advart the Aardvart.
So if we went up to the castle gates and we request to speak with the Advart,
Yes, they would send you here.
would they?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Now, I report directly to the chancellor,
Ah, okay.
who is a direct.
So lackey.
He is a direct advisor to the king.
Oh.
And controls the king's schedule for everyone that comes through the advart and is properly
Can we
vetted.
So wouldn't the Chancellor be very happy with you if you were to bring him an actual threat that he could act on and quash, and then you will rise very high in his esteem?
Yes, but we've had these sorts of bold claims before, and I have perhaps once or twice had people that I have brought to the chancellor who have not turned out to be quite as heroic as they should have been. So perhaps you could go to the building that has the nuns, get them back from the kobolds. They're not horribly. I don't have other men other than Larry and Jonathan here that I could spare to go up there. And you seem to have a men of 5, which is more than the men of 2. And if you could get the nuns, then I would be able to take you and your group to the chancellor. And then perhaps this would turn out well for once.
For once.
Well, or twice.
Can I leave the room?
You're not in a
Not in a
room.
room.
You're,
Where
in,
are we?
you're in a public square.
You're in a public square.
Ah, never mind.
So
Are there any vendors around?
A couple.
I'm gonna go away.
Okay.
Towards the vendor.
There's like a rug vendor, and there's like a pouch vendor, and there's like a cloak vendor.
Pouch vendor?
Yeah, he's got all this stuff strung onto leather thongs, like big long leather things.
I'm gonna browse.
And people, you have seen people that go up like, "Oh, hey," and they're all handsy, and he's like, "Whoa, not getting my shit stolen." Unless you flash me official Thieves Guild stuff, you don't get to touch. Just, you can look, I'll show you, it'll be great. We're not doing that.
What a well-regulated thieves guild.
Pretty much.
Radish.
Yeah.
We'll do what he says.
Okay. That's what I was thinking too.
Let's buy some stuff. And
There's
then
not-
Well, we
just
know
slay
the
some
we know the
kobolds.
official Thief Guild sign. They done flashed it to us once.
Yeah, but
I
we
can
don't
certainly
have- we
make
don't- we don't-
implications of that.
No. Just no.
It probably wouldn't work well,
No, no.
and we'd probably be
Good sir,
hunted,
before
hunted down and
I
killed.
get too far away and forget, is there a Druids Guild? And if so, how do I contact any of them?
Who are you asking?
The Aardvark.
He goes, "Oh, druids? No, not in the city."
You're kidding me.
Oh, well, they're okay. Well, technically, there is a park, a nature preserve that is the king's personal habitat for his pets.
Right.
The royal druid curates. He's the only druid in the city.
Okay.
He has put down edict that there will be no other druids in the city, save for him, except for such druids that go through permanent residence. With the druid guild. Which is technically on the far eastern southern coast.
Okay. I need to speak with him at his next earliest convenience.
Oh, that's a 3-week. That's really
He's booked
not-
up.
He's busy. He's just one man. It's very
Where does he live?
druidy. In the castle.
Could you
know.
give him a letter for me?
Which one?
I reach out, get a little scrap of parchment, put something on it, and tell him to hand him this.
Okay. Do you just hand him the piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can't read it.
He looks at it and what did you write?
I wrote, I would like to see you, Sparrow of Oxley. And
Did
it's all
you-
in Druid Scrawl.
Right. Okay. You use Druid Scrawl, and he's like, that appears to be more than one letter.
He can read it just fine.
Yes, but you wanted me to give him a letter, and that seems to be a pile of letters, or at least
This is a letter.
Can I
It's
burn him yet?
It's a note.
the correspondence itself is a single letter. I understand. Yes, I can tuck that in here. Yes, perfectly fine. Normally, they send guilds. They have a word alphabet thing that they do. Usually, it's one letter. You're new here, aren't you?
No, that's a letter. He can read it. I just,
Okay.
I
well,
need
you know
to-
what? Hey,
I need him to read that.
it's not a druid thing. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you're
There
fine.
we are.
Right.
So there's no way we can meet the chancellor before going to this nunnery that you want us to go.
With the nuns? No.
Yes.
No.
I asked you if this means anything to you, and I show you my letter.
And he goes,
That's from my rune.
that is a letter.
Okay.
See? It's very simple how this works. Not difficult at all.
Okay. Well, let's go find the nunnery then.
All right. Off to the nunnery.
Alrighty.
We should probably pick up Jace before we go run this little shenanigan.
He always drops in whenever the hell he wants. So he's probably just running an errand. There's a thieves guild in this city. So with that, I'm sure he's trying to pick up certain things that aren't available in other aspects of this land. He'll be fine.
Yes, will we be fine without him?
Yes. Are you kidding me?
He can always find us.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm going to say that. So, yeah. So let's go. Let's go to this
All right.
nunnery.
We go to the nunnery.
Alrighty.
This feels like a trap.
It's always a trap.
You're
You know what the best thing to do with a trap is? Spring it.
Yeah. Now that's the
There you
sparrow
go.
I'm talking about.
boom.
I don't know what Nancy Nature was doing, but we got him back. ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen. We got him back.
Wow.
Let's go spring our traps.
You're walking down one of the main spokes. You're headed rimward when you hear from one of the side alleys. Psst, psst.
Oh, but Jesus.
Okay.
All
Have a
right.
look that way.
Turn around.
Just sort of crowd.
Hello.
Put my hand on my money.
Yeah, right. You're like, okay.
Put my hand on my axe.
Titus, you look over and you see two guards that are kind of giving you the eye.
Not into your type.
I'm sorry, what?
You look like you wanted to have sexual relations with me, and I don't do men.
Oh, well, you look like you were going to grab your axe and cause trouble, so we wondered if we had to beat you down.
No, when you're giving googly eyes, you were making me nervous. I don't like nervous.
You don't like nervous?
No, that's when I grab my axe.
All right, get nervous. And they both draw swords.
Draw an axe. Ta-da.
I throw an illusion of gold out onto the street.
Okay, give me a roll.
16.
Okay. Several of the peasants make their way to it, and they're groping at it. The two guys with the swords pay it no mind.
No mind.
What you doing there, Reddish?
Well, I draw my sword
Alrighty.
because we're acting on the king's business,
Business.
as far as we know.
And business is booming.
No, I draw my sword and I look up and say, "I don't know who you are, but no."
Sparrow, what you doing?
I'm in a city and I'm very mad. I'm gonna rip them apart with my bare hands.
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
You take 2 steps forward, and they kind of shoot you a quick glance, and they go, "Whoa, easy. We're not here for you." And they look at Titus and Radish again. They go, "Well, step up."
If you're here for my friends, you're here for me. And I'm gonna rush one.
Yay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Time to roll initiative, everybody.
Dun, 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 dun. Sweet.
20. Not 20.
Don't forget to add your dex bonus to your initiative.
Oh.
Woo.
What's a 14? A +2?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. 22.
Alrighty.
17.
17.
20.
Ooh, all right. So you two get to go. Then one of the guards gets to go, and then you two get to go, and then one of the guards gets to go. Yay! All right, Titus and Radish, what you doing?
I'll take the one on the right.
I'll take the one on the left.
Rush him.
Yep.
Okay,
Teamwork.
teamwork. Dun, 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 dun.
So we attack.
I'm going to rush the one on the left and take my axe and just try to knock his face in and knock him the hell out.
You two are at disadvantage.
What?
Why?
You're at disadvantage.
Because I don't have my helmet on. Okay.
So roll 2 to attack. Take the lesser of the 2.
Okay.
Let's have them.
13,
7.
19, so 13.
Okay.
But I've got +3 for my strength, and I've got sword specialization. So
Okay, so that's another +1.
okay, so 10
And then you got to do
Oh.
or 11.
11.
I would have with a +4, that'd be a 17.
Okay. The first guy on the left. Yikes. And the guy on the right. Oh, that sucks. This die blows. Okay.
Anything John touches, just don't, dice, just don't use it. Throw it away.
Okay. The guy on the left, you swing your sword, you hit him firmly I mean, do you swing or do you pierce?
Swing.
Okay. You swing, you hit his shield goes caroming over his head. You have disarmed him. You swing with your axe, are you piercing or are you overhead, side? What are we doing
No, I'm like taking it and I want to like hit him straight in the face. I want to try to knock him out.
here? Okay.
with the butt of your axe.
Yeah.
You catch him right in the jaw, and he stumbles back 2 steps, dropping both weapon and shield and grabbing his face. But he
Aw.
doesn't go down.
Poor baby. Round 2.
Okay?
Well,
no.
they get to go.
They get to go. What you doing there? You're working on your illusion. You going to maintain that?
On that? No, I'm not, but it's the guard's turn. It's one of the guard's turns.
That's okay. What are you doing, Sparrow?
I'm going to... I'm going to hold action.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna freeze the one that has his shield just careened. Mm-hmm. And then blast him.
Give me a roll.
Frostbolt.
Hit him.
A 5.
Alrighty. You hit him, and you hit the front of his mail frosts up, And he kind of looks at you like, okay. They start to go for their weapons. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought there were two, and
There are.
Oh, wait, I thought
one
they drew their
dropped
swords.
his.
One dropped both weapons.
Okay.
The guy you hit. One dropped his shield, which was what Radish hit.
Oh, that's right.
Bull rush and try to take him down.
Okay. Give me a roll at disadvantage.
15. 18. So 15 plus strength plus I don't get the sword. So 18.
Okay. You go in and you bull rush the guy. You don't take him to the ground. He kind of wraps your arms, takes it, steps back 3 or 4 steps, and he goes, "That's not bad."
I like it.
What are you doing?
I'm going to rush the other guy standing, reaching out for a sword, and try to hit him with my shield.
I step back
Right.
and wait. I know what's going on now.
Okay.
And I do. I just step back and wait.
Okay.
Well, I rolled 2 twice.
I know what the hell I'm doing. This is good stuff.
Okay. So describe to me what happens.
So I go up and I try to just like clobber him with the shield, but I go wide. So it goes right in front of his face. And so, he kind of does that like short head back a little bit, but doesn't stop him from grabbing the sword.
Right. And he sort of head backs a little bit, stoops down and picks up his sword and he goes, a flourish. Nice. What are you doing?
I'm holding action.
Already?
Great strike, kicking the guy in the dingling.
All right. Give me a roll at disadvantage.
Yeah. Hold on.
What were you?
19.
Okay.
I didn't know it
I
was
sidle
16.
over to him and whisper in his ear, "Hey, it's a test. Just watch."
16. So
Okay.
19 with the plus 3
Okay.
with strength.
I try to hit him again.
Okay.
With a shield.
Give me a roll.
Wham. Come on, dice. No, that'll be with my proficiency. I have double proficiency in shield, so that'll be 11.
Ooh. All righty. You hit him with the shield,
Oh.
and he backs up 2 steps. He seems to have blocked and moved with the shield hit, and he kind of nods. You go for the jimmy.
I'm gonna rupture a testicle.
You come up full booted to heel, and you're ready to just curb stomp some testes. The guy drops down, both hands.
What? He had me. He had my arms. There's no way.
Right. Well, how did he have your arms? What do you mean he had your arms?
You said I bull rushed.
No, you bull rushed him and you came in here.
And then he grabbed
you're
my arms.
And, that's right. I apologize. You're right.
Killing me.
You go to kick him in the jimmy with your arm almost under his armpit.
Yeah.
You want to stand up and show me how that works?
It's pretty
I'm-
easy if you think about it.
I'm very agile.
Because all he has to do is lift he'd actually end up hitting him with the very top of his knee. It would be.
I'm either
terrible.
using. I'm
Knee
using
or
a leg,
knee
a
or
knee,
boot.
Huh?
Are you going to try to kick him with a boot or a knee?
Whichever the DM would allow.
You're going to try to kick him with a knee. All right. Well, I thought you were letting go to try to kick him with a knee.
Okay. No.
Okay.
No.
That was my take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're maintaining that position, it has to be a knee.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, show me how you're going to get your foot into this guy's
All the way
crotch
up there.
from way down there. Okay. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Okay.
You're funny.
I thought you were like, I step back and pirouette.
Ta-da!
I look like Baryshnikov. Okay.
Yes.
All right. You bring the knee up. There is a sickening crunch. And the guy looks like he's trying to either spit teeth out or he has had a little too much Captain Morgan and has decided that it was time to whew. His buddy that had just kind of bounced back off the shield looks over at this sound and goes, ooh.
This is awesome.
He goes, Mike, you okay? And Mike goes, yeah, I think we're done here.
Mike, do you
awesome.
need some healing?
I think we're good here.
Just
I
wait
can help
till-
you with that.
And he you feel him kind of go slack and he's not trying to wrestle you anymore. He's
That's
he's-
good.
You got a couple, Mike. You got a couple with your hand. It feels better. I don't know why. It just
Mike-
does.
And the whole
Got a
fight
couple.
that had been a fight a moment ago, you can feel like it's all just ebbed away, and it's kind of and the guy's looking over at Mike and he's like, oh.
I walk up to Mike and pat him on the shoulder and heal him.
No.
Yes.
Screw that guy.
Dude, you could have he could die from
I
this
wasn't
injury in
even
this
done.
era.
The next round, I'm punching him in the throat.
We're done.
God,
I'm gonna heal.
Give me a roll.
how do you heal a testicle?
You,
It's like
do you lay hands?
on his
test-
shoulder.
No,
Shoulder.
on his testicle.
I got an 11.
I cup it.
You
and I
gotta
blow on it.
cup it. You gotta cup it with
Tighter?
your
You gotta
hand.
blow a little bit.
Titus is dirty.
That's right.
Gotta get a little of that action on there. Okay,
Yeah.
Titus is there. And Mike, what'd you roll, Sparrow?
An 11.
11. Okay, so Mike kind of shakes that one foot. He's like, "Whoa." You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Every guy does is like, "Whoa."
Titus is laughing too.
and like the whole fight is like over.
Yeah.
Like, and Mike kind of steps up because, you know, if you're going to be in the Fighters Guild, like, we don't really like. I mean, I get what you're doing here, and that you got to win, right? But
Yeah, you fight to win.
But if you had better technique, you wouldn't have to, knee a guy in the balls.
Well, I'm just
That's all
saying,
I'm
softer men don't do that. Like, I get it.
Right. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying. If you would like, we would extend.
You all right, buddy?
You're right.
Need another
like,
pulse there?
No, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling a little better now. I
You
gotta.
need some ice on your bowls.
Yes.
That's something. I'll have
you
the
some
wife
ice.
take care of that when we get home. We'll get a compact or a compress or something. No pressure. No pressing. No.
Under pressure.
So we would like to extend
Under pressure.
an offer to you, good sir. You go by the name of
Radish.
Radish and Sir Kicks-a-Lot here.
Titus.
Titus, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
If you guys would like to join the Fighters Guild, the Warriors Guild of King's Fjord, you passed with colors like spots.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. No. You gotta.
Well, I mean, I
you
did
gotta
mean
win
it.
what you gotta do, right?
Well,
You gotta do.
I
hey.
didn't know we're fighting to the death. I mean, sorry.
Well, we're fighting to mash testes, and that's there. We're good.
You win, Titus.
Yeah.
You win.
I'm sorry.
Like I would roll Shamboya for it. You won. I'm good.
But no, Fighters Guild.
I kinda
Maybe that'll get us an audience with the king quick.
I kind of figured out what was going on, so I stepped back. But I was going to eviscerate you. I hope you understand.
We thank you. Thank you. Getting my nuts crushed was enough.
I hope you feel better.
A little bit. Thank you very much for the assistance that you
problem.
lent. So we'd like to give you an offer you to join the Fighters Guild, the Warriors Guild for King's Fjord.
Of course.
If you'd like.
Well, I mean, what benefits come with that? That sounds pretty prestigious. I'm just curious.
There's some food and board. There's training available. We have folks who can take a nut punch or two and shrug it off, as it were.
Gotcha. I haven't seen one of those yet.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
yeah, you still haven't. So that'll be good.
All right.
So there's training. There's places to, if you guys decide to specialize, your kind of fighting, we offer that too.
That sounds awesome. That sounds like a very awesome offer. All right.
And we had kind of noticed you and wanted to extend to the offer just to see what you would do. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Well, we're heading up to the nunnery to get rid of some kobolds up there.
They'd been overrun. That whole covenant or convent.
Would
That
you
whole
two like
convent
to
had
join
been-
us?
We've got to go back to the guild.
We're looking for a guide up there. Would there be anyone from the guild that would be able to assist us?
Possibly, we could look into that. Go to the northernmost gate, and we'll send a runner there with an answer.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys head towards the northern gate.
We do.
And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. Thank you very much for listening. We hope you had a fun night.
Right in the huevos.
Right in cone of huevos. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
And that's it tonight for us on Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. Joshua Jackson is at ActionJack853. Kelly is at Aerith. John Kennedy is at JK Myth. Rico is at R1C0, and me, Scott T, at Gaming W Scott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, we all hold fantastic realms within our mind's eye, and can share that with those around us to make the world a better place. Bring that with you every time we venture out into the world, and as always, you'll hear from us real soon.